In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I stumbled upon Reiki. Reiki. Reiki is such a wonderful, wonderful energy healing modality that really, really changed my life. So one day I decided to attend a metaphysical new age expo just to see what was going on, because they had some activities listed that sounded really, really interesting to me. I wanted to find out about the herbs that people were using to heal themselves. I wanted to find out about essential oils of healing, and I wanted to find out about what really was going on out there that I needed to know, because I'm that kind of person who I have a very inquisitive mind and I'm constantly learning new things. So I was very pleasantly surprised that when I walked in, I heard the most amazing sound ever. So I looked to the right of the building and there was an, an open booth that had all these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful crystal bowls. I cannot even describe how breathtaking they were to look at. And the sound was just out of this world. And the moment I heard those sounds, I'm not really sure what kind of energy that came out from those bowls, but I just felt an instant calm. You know, the kind of calm that you feel when you're meditating and you know that you're getting in the zone. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt when I heard those crystal bowls. So obviously I was fascinated. I decided to check them out. So I walk over to the booth and there's this guy who's playing the bowls, and he was just kind of um, touching them lightly on the rim, around the rim, and the sound was just so heavenly. So obviously I just wanted to have him, play the bowl around my energy, and just I wanted to experience what it felt like when a specific bowl was played, and what kind of, I just wanted to experience it anyway, because as I was having conversations with one or two people around who was sitting in that area, they basically explained to me that the crystal bowls are used in sound therapy, and they're used to help to balance chakras, and basically to help people distress. And chakras basically are just energy centers in your body. I mean, I will probably have to make another video on that, but we have 7 energy centers in our body, and actually there are even more, but 7 main energy centers in our body, and those are called chakras. And sometimes they are not balanced, and when they're not balanced, then everything kind of goes out of whack, and you might feel stressed, you might have blockages there, and you might have things going on in your body, and you really need to clear out your chakras to allow you to be more balanced and to be stress free. And it's really a good way to get rid of um, diseases sometimes from the root. So anyway, I had this guy play a crystal ball around me, and I tell you, I have never ever heard anything as beautiful as that. And I've never felt an instant drop into a meditative state. It was just so calming, so sobering, so beautiful, so peaceful. Oh, just thinking about it makes me just want to schedule an appointment for sound therapy. Anyway, so as we were standing there, as I was standing there, this beautiful woman, she is so whimsical, so fairy-like, so angelic looking. She just happened to mention to me that she is a Reiki master. And the moment she said that she was a Reiki master, I said, I want to learn what Reiki is. How do I learn what Reiki is? I want Reiki. I, I had no idea prior to this what Reiki even was, but just something about the way she said it made me want Reiki. And I signed up. I felt good about hearing her saying that she was a Reiki master. I felt good about hearing that word. It's almost like I didn't even question anything. I didn't think, oh, what's Reiki? Oh, I just said yes, yes, yes to Reiki, yes to Reiki, yes. I want Reiki. I want to learn what it is, and how can I learn what Reiki is? So anyway, we ended up making an appointment, and I went to have an attunement with her. And oh my gosh, that was the best, one of the best. I mean, so many wonderful things happened to me. That was one of the best things that happened to me this year. Reiki really, really took my life to another level. Reiki is basically an energy healing modality that is hands-on. It's almost like it's a laying on of hands, you know. If you're a Christian, you probably are aware of the Christian way of healing, whereby hands are laid onto a person who requires healing, and the power of the Spirit of God flows through the person's hand into the body of the person who is being healed, and the healing occurs that way in many cases. Reiki is a similar thing. I think it's just the wording that is different, but it's basically allowing the chi or the life force or universal life energy to flow through your hands by intention and faith, and just allow that energy to flow through the body and heal the areas of the body that require that healing. You don't really need to direct any energy. You just allow yourself to be a channel of healing through love, really, and allow the healing through love to flow through the person who needs that help. And that really, really helped me a lot, because I have always been one who advocates for healing yourself first before healing any other person. It really doesn't make sense for people to want to do so much for other people while they themselves have issues. So for me, basically, I have to start the healing for myself. I do need healing. I've always wanted to heal myself, you know. And this is the space and this is the time that I have taken to do me. To do me, basically heal myself. And then when I've healed myself, or when I have learned what it means to heal myself, then I can put that energy out there, which I do. Now that I have worked with Reiki for a while, I also do Reiki on other people who need healing successfully. So anyway, Reiki helped me love myself. It helped me be in touch with my body. You know, the way sometimes you're always thinking like, oh, it's my body. Yes, I love myself. I love myself. No amount of words can make you love yourself. Everything has to be fully integrated, you know. Reiki, what Reiki did for me was, because, let me go back. Reiki is a hands-on modality, and you place your hands on various parts of the body. You know, there are various positions where the energy centers, that you place your hands on those energy centers, and the Reiki energy flows to whatever part of the body that needs healing. But as you progress, obviously, in Reiki, you have to allow your intuitive senses to, you know, to become active, so you can be more guided. So it's just not uh, uh, you doing things following some kind of formula, but you have to be more intuitively guided. You have to listen to your spirit. You have to learn how to listen to your inner voice, so then you can make some kind of accurate, you know, hand placements, or, you know, you can do it with a little bit more precision and tackle the areas that need healing. So by learning how to touch my body, like really laying my hands on my forehead, or on my throat, or on my chest, or on my belly, or on my knees, or on my hips, or on my back, I began to feel what my body really was. You know, I began to feel, oh my gosh, this is my heart, this is my belly, this is my face, my back, my hands. These are the functions, these are the organs that are in my body. This is how I'm feeling. I began to be more present with myself, more present with my body, more loving to my body. And I began to view myself with such gratitude, because it was a process that I was taking upon myself to to think about what I was actually doing. Every time I'd lay my hands on my chest, I would think about the organs, my lungs, oh my gosh, my breasts, my heart. If I laid my hands on my throat, I'd think about my throat and the functions that it does and how it allows me to speak and to communicate. And I'd be thankful for each and every body part. And I began to touch my body and to thank each and every part of my body because of all the things that it does for me, you know. I started valuing my body and I felt, oh my gosh, I cannot even begin to tell you how wonderful I've been feeling ever since Reiki came into my life, and ever since it brought me in touch with my body, and ever since it helped me heal a lot of things. So I would encourage you, if you want to try something different, because like myself, you hate allopathic medicine, chemicals getting into your body. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how much I hate medicine, allopathic medicine. I mean, it serves its functions in some ways, but honestly, if you can prevent or you can avoid it by just trying to change your life in various ways and by opening your mind enough to be able to have the confidence and the wisdom to try something else. Trust me, there's a lot of things going on out there. There's a lot of ways you can heal yourself these days by changing your food, by there's so much going on. I mean, I probably will have to make a couple of videos to talk about this in more these alternative avenues in depth. I'll only be talking about the things that I know have worked for me. But seriously, people, don't kill yourself. Don't just say yes to things that don't work anymore. Try to open your minds to other avenues and try them out for yourself and see if they work. I think really that is the beginning of self-love. I feel like love of self is the root of all things. Like, it really is the beginning. So Reiki changed my life. I mean, it opened up so many other doors. I can't even begin to tell you right now in this video, but it really did open up a lot of doors, and it really helped me develop spiritually. It really helped to heal my body physically. I do it daily without fail. I practice it on others. I heal other people using Reiki. And God gave us these hands, and we have power. We are powerful beings. We are powerful spiritual beings. We have to put that to use, and do not let anyone tell you otherwise. And really, it's time to think for ourselves. It's time to open up our world and just do what's best for us. So anyway, I'm so thankful for my journey into Reiki and for stumbling into that beautiful woman and for the introduction to Reiki, because now this has brought me on to other energy healing modalities, and it's just been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful ride. So energy healing, yay, you get a thumbs up from me. Yeah, so thumbs up to all energy healing and all energy healers and all light workers out there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.